My name is Esther Gittins. I'm the secretary of the Guyana Reparations Committee. Well, as a woman, we've had to struggle for equality in homes, equality in workplaces, equality in our organizations. After much research and much agitation, we see the United Nations has given the special call for women to be included in almost every governmental structure, every organizational structure. And we applaud the United Nations for that effort. And also we applaud the women that fought for us to get that kind of recognition.
We as men, we could help support them more by maybe lending whatever assistance that we could to them, whether it's financial support towards them, guide them to maybe counseling, sit and talk with them for a few hours and find out certain things was bothering them, was not, and so forth. This is the way how I see it.
So I'm acting as both a mother and a father. And being a single parent is tough, especially when you have to work and you have to maintain your kids, provide with everything that they need. They've been schooling and home and everything else. It's a tough struggle. Accomplishments is basically when you want so much out of life and you have to work towards achieving them, as it's like home, vehicle, etc., etc. And it's a hard struggle for most women, especially when you're a single parent and you're fighting to get those goals and raise a family at the same time. Just keep praying and don't ever give up. There's always a solution, and there's God. There's always God. They have women who are not working and they're looking for job. I think if the government and other entities start promoting other jobs and stuff, promoting other jobs, so women, they will help them out, because first step is a job. After a job, you can do anything else.
The struggle that women face is like a lot of single parents, right? Especially if they don't get a job and they have children, the father is supporting and they alone got to do everything. It's be hard, it's be real hard for a woman alone be doing these things. Then you gotta run the house. You gotta make sure the children go to school. You gotta make sure they look neat. You gotta make sure food on the table. So it's be a rough task. It's be real rough. In the line of finance now, both parties could come together and do things. And things don't work out real nice. It's good when a woman could get a job and she could earn her own money, because she could do a whole lot for herself. Also the kids.
Right, over the years, I think women have been striving more to get themselves educated and independent. So I think that's one of the major accomplishments for women in Guyana. Now the struggles, I think we deal with a lot of gender bias and misogynists, most likely from the men and from political point of view. Even in religion.
I think there is a lot of struggle in terms of getting young women into leadership positions. And in Guyana, I do see and I do think there is more emphasis being placed in that direction. But leadership position, and then in terms of leadership positions, I think there's also a lot of pressure on young women to conform to the norms of society. And rather than to pursue things like higher education and pursue leadership roles and that sort of thing. So those are some of the struggles also in terms of pursuing higher education and leadership roles. Another major struggle that I think some women struggle with, especially working women, is pay, equal pay for equal jobs, especially when it comes to our male counterparts. I have persons who I would have attended school with, from my own analysis, young men, and for persons without degrees, they make more money than I do fortnightly than I make monthly, right? And it is true that most of them are not in the public sector, they're in the private sector, but that's just some of my concerns,
Well, I've noticed that over the years, women are becoming more professional, they're being offered more job opportunities, and in relation to, let's say, job pay, we are climbing the ladder It's not what we would say is ideal, but we are climbing the ladder. And I'm also happy to say that there are more women working. There are more working women than we had before.
Some homes, they don't have the fathers around. That's a struggle a woman has to go through. Right? Accomplishment, achievements. Well, you see women in top positions. Some are ministers, some are doctors, some are pilots. A typical Guyanese woman, she's there looking out for her family, her home, and herself. If she's not properly educated, you see most women trying to uplift themselves. Even if they're teachers, they're trained teachers, they go beyond, they go further than that. They go to tertiary education, and they always want to go further than where they are. That's how I see a typical Guyanese woman.
I just came in from in GPL, right? And I noticed right away when I look around and I see most of the persons sit down behind the desk, do all the things is women. And I know years ago it was not like this. So I know this as you could say as achievement women have made in placing themselves in areas of life where years ago this was not so.